All right, let's bring in the rest of tonight's Real Deal squad. Here tonight are Julie Roginski, Democratic strategist, Tanya Acker, lawyer and Huffington Post blogger, Jack Berkman, Republican strategist, and Ben Ferguson, radio show host. Guys, a couple of ground rules before we begin. Let's see if we can go the entire show without anyone saying, let me finish. And please keep your bites shorter and faster so that way you don't have to ever ask anyone to let you finish because you finished before anyone had a chance to interrupt you. Julie Roginski, it looks like this entire health care debate is really heading south on Obama.
I still believe we're going to get health care reform in some shape or form. Look, Obama, you're absolutely right, has staked too much political capital not to see this through. So is the Democratic Party, which controls both houses of Congress. I'm not sure what we're going to get, but I predict that we will get some sort of meaningful health care reform before the year is out. Ben
Ferguson, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Obama is really stretching when he talked about his dead grandmother and said that he wasn't even sure that she should have gotten a hip replacement at the end of her life. He said he would have paid for it out of his own pocket, but he doesn't think that this system can sustain that type of thing. If you're using your dead grandmother to tell people how bad it's going to be, I mean, seriously, that's a bad talking point. I think he's in real trouble here.
Yeah, Tanya, you know, he did.
With all due respect, you have your vice presidential candidate, the woman that you, I assume, supported last year, telling people that Trig Palin, her son, who's got Down syndrome, is going to be put to death under Barack Obama's plan.
Nancy Pelosi and Steny Hoyer are telling people they're un-American.
I mean,
that's not a lie. That's not a lie. That is the vice presidential candidate of the Republican Party.
Hold on one second. You're telling me.
Let me hear Ben and then Jay. Go ahead.
You're telling me that if I don't support the president and a bill that, by the way, if it's so great, it should not have had to have a fake deadline of August so we couldn't read it. But the main point is this. You're telling me that if I don't support this bill that I am un-American like the Democratic Party said?
I'm asking.
You're uninformed if you don't support the bill.
Disagree with this.
Ms. Abram described herself as a stay-at-home mother from Lebanon, Pennsylvania. And in many ways, she was representative of the almost entirely white and irritable crowd, most of whom were from the area. Jay Thomas, what in the hell does the race of the people at the hearing have to do with this debate?
Well, first of all, I think that had Arlen Specter stayed a Republican, we'd have been fine. Apparently, wherever he moves, there's trouble. You know, this free speech thing and everybody being able to speak? If I was a nut and I'm sitting at my house and I knew they're having town hall meetings and I'm the old guy that yells at people on his lawn.
You're wealthy, so this is funny to you.
Yes,
these people that are showing up, they're not wealthy.
Okay.
They're not.
Actually,
Let me finish.